Right.
Even if you keep it, it's never going to be loose. It's go
Right.
down, one day it's going to be up.
Right.
Continue straight
Wow.
for 14 minutes to Wipers Freeway.
Yeah, even not only crypto, even you can buy it, if you don't trust the crypto,
Right.
you can buy it a stock market, like Apple, Tesla, and Bank of America, different.
Bank of America.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing that takes some time to grow your expectation on that,
Yeah.
But yeah, so some people they recommend me like the same. That's what they mentioned,
Yeah. I have
Huh?
the Ford Motors.
The Ford one?
Ford.
Oh, the Ford.
Motors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a long time ago.
What, the car or the?
The car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I invested a long time ago. When I buying the time,
Right.
$3.25,
Oh wow.
and it went up like $49, and now went down $10.
Wow.
But I don't mind, I kept it,
Absolutely. But yeah, like I said, it takes time. It's just not gonna happen right away.
right away.
Yeah, it's just you gotta like invest, and I'm guessing it grows by time.
The Bitcoins, when the beginning, like 15 years ago, one of my friend encouraged me.
Right.
You know how much the time? Like $3.25.
Oh wow.
I didn't buy it,
Right.
but now $106,000.
Right. Oh wow.
Like 15, 16 years, 106,000. Like a big difference.
Right. Right.
If I would buy that one at the time $100,000, I'm a millionaire today.
when back then? Back
days,
when was this?
This is like 15, 16 years ago.
Wow. What was the name of that?
Bitcoins.
Oh, Bitcoin. Yeah. So you mentioned something about right, like you start with what, with $100, and then maybe in 6 months you can grow to 3,000, 6,000.
Yeah, your luck.
Right.
How you luck, you will get it.
Right.
Even next day you can get it.
Right.
One of my friend here, he did it. He bought it the day. Some it's called like Ethereum case.
Right.
He bought I think $10.
Oh wow.
25 cents. He bought it,
Right.
and like a week later, $175.
Oh wow.
He made it in the week. You know how much? Like $70,000 in week.
Wow.
Some of luck. Some people luck.
Well, it depends how you invest, how you manage or galvanize your destiny. It depends how you manage your finance.
I know.
And that's it.
It's he got a. He was asking me, can I buy this one?
Right.
I said, that's a good one. Buy it.
Right.
But I didn't buy it.
Oh wow.
And he bought it.
Yeah.
He got like a 70,000 gain.
Wow.
It's good money.
Yeah, because what I do right now is Robinhood. So Robinhood, like I would say, I have like 1,500, but I've been doing this since last summer.
Yeah.
Like March. It's gonna be almost a year. So yeah, it grows. But you mentioned something about Elon Musk. You said that Elon Musk what?
Yeah, he is interested to do it. Crypto.
Right.
And crypto will, officially going to be approved by the government.
Right.
And when they approve, more people going to be buy it.
Right.
Like a stock market. It's still the people not trusting crypto.
Right.
That's why when they officially come, like a lot of people buy it, it's going to be go higher.
Yeah. So you said your friend was investing since what, for 16 years ago?
16, 17 years, yeah.
So and you say if you would invest back then, what would happen?
If I did it, those days, I'm a millionaire today.
So what happened? What stopped you from? Well, I'm guessing trusting or
I don't trust, you know.
right. Because I'm not too much into it. So I took my money from that up like Robinhood. Never I sold my all my things and well like I move on. I basically don't but like most people that I speak to like what should I do with this money because it's all money I save. It's just not doing anything. It's in the bank doing anything. If you give money in the bank, it's gonna lose value. So many people say, "Oh no, use crypto." Okay, but I don't know if that's really well. I believe some people, yeah, most people might make some money, but if you don't know how to invest, then you should just take advice from other people. So
Yeah, sometimes, you stuck at something long time,
right,
but it will come up,
right,
you know, like yeah, it was like my $10,000, become like $2,000,
right,
and I was like, oh man, I'm going to lose it.
right,
Now back again, like 13,000.
right.
My 10,000 investment went down to 2,000.
Oh wow.
Mean 8,000 I thought lost, but I was waiting like 2 years later. Now 13,000.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime you have to wait it,
Right.
because I do whatever, like extra money. I put it like a month. I purchase like every other month or month.
Question: There's this thing? Do you read books?
Huh?
Do you read books? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you read the JQ,
JQ?
the Jewish question? Well, basically, it's in the war. I don't know. Well, there's I don't know if it's a conspiracy or anything. They said part of the Zionist agenda. They use it to manipulate like the system. Like when it
Yeah.
comes to media, banks, corporations.
Yeah.
So in the banks, there's something called usury. Do you know what's usury?
US Treasury?
No, usury. Like
Usury.
meaning they ask for interest.
Yeah, yeah.
So they said that's a way to take from people's wealth.
Yeah.
So that's why we have this type of system. They always gonna be in debt, and you're gonna be paying more than what you make, or
Yeah.
they make you spend more.
This is okay. This America designed for the rich people.
Well, yeah. Well, the good thing, what I like about this system is that you can become something. You can rise from the ashes. You can become something in this country. That's
Yeah.
I'm a first generation American, but but yeah, most people mention that, but
Yeah. This is no doubt,
Right.
This country have a kind of, you can be overnight rich.
Right.
But the system made for only rich people.
No, but for certain people, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I question the JQ, but like for certain entities, they work. I will say maybe in the government or probably in institutions of power. But yeah, I mean, like yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Here they have like a different system,
Right.
and they're using those system to become a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
But those one you have to have money,
Right.
because I have a lot of idea, but I don't have this much money to do it.
Right.
And now I can't do the fundraise, because if I want to do the fundraise, nobody going to be trust me because I don't have
Right.
those kind of experience.
Right. Right.
Beginning, okay, you start something, you're running something,
Right.
and you saw, hey, I'm running the 5 years right now, I'm making this much money.
Right.
You want to invest the money,
Mm-hmm.
they will invest.
Right.
The beginning, even how much you have idea, they are not going to be doing. That's a kind of challenge here.
Right.
You start very difficult.
Well, yeah, it's for I would say like most people.
Yeah, but I'm working in the company.
Mm-hmm.
He's yeah. He born Afghanistan. They
Right.
came like 40 years ago.
Right. Right.
and he went to school here. He had a friend, and he got a link.
Mm-hmm.
His father was doing like a construction business,
Oh wow.
and these guys go with the father and learn something.
Mm-hmm.
And he started, interested in the construction business when he finished the college,
Yeah.
and he started slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Now he has like 100 million company,
Wow.
because he had some idea and support,
Right.
because his father giving money, $1 million,
Wow.
and he had three brothers. The father giving three brother, each brother million.
Right. Damn.
And he's a success. Other two fail. South Carolina say, okay, go any place of America, do it.
Right.
And these guys came to Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah. One of them went to Florida, other one went to California.
Right.
They both, loose. He came to Maryland, and he bought it like a couple of house, remodel it and sell it.
Right.
And
Flipping houses. That's the name. Flipping houses.
flipping
I used to work for this guy. Like this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago. And I used to do interiors. We used to go to houses, do interiors. So he would like bend like houses. There were like, did you see how those houses that like cost maybe $1, like $3?
Yeah.
It's because people didn't pay taxes. So now
Yeah.
the government repossessed those houses.
Yeah.
So what we used to do, he used to buy those houses. Like he hired me and hired other people to like do the interior, and he flipped the house and sold it for like more money.
More money.
So that's,
Yeah, these guys did the same thing. He went to Baltimore.
oh wow.
He came Maryland. He found out that Baltimore have this kind of flipping house.
Right.
He bought a flipping house, and he rented 3 years.
Right.
He fixed the house. He doesn't sell it. And okay, you have a million. You brought $1 million. You bought a 10 house.
Right.
Like the time 30,000. He bought. He said 30,000, 40,000. He bought a house.
Yeah, it was big money back then. I would say maybe what, 90s or 80s?
No.
What's this?
This is like 16 years ago.
Well, so that'll be okay. Okay.
He moved to here
Right.
2006.
Oh wow.
Okay. He moved from South Carolina to here 2006,
Yeah.
and he bought a couple of house. Now he said he bought a 10 house,
Right.
like apartment and things. He started building,
Right.
and as soon as he building the time, he was going to the, and he said, okay, I want to loan,
Yeah.
and I have a 10 unit. I want to remodel it.
1,000 feet.
You
Uh-huh.
got a not a regular loan,
Right.
and he got a commercial loan. He started buying more and fixing. He doesn't sell at the same time.
Right.
He rented 3 years.
No, he rented. That make me smarter.
Remodel it in 23 years,
Right.
and some of he left it, not rent, leave it like that,
Wow.
and 3 years.
Wow.
When you keep the 3 years, you don't need to pay tax.
Where is this? Where this is?
Now,
Where?
in America,
3 years.
yeah, 3 years you buy one property.
But he doesn't have to pay property taxes or.
Property tax you have to pay.
No, that's why I was gonna. That's why I was telling you all.
You pay the property tax.
Right. That's why I was telling you about the JQ.
After you sell it, okay.
Right.
You bought it today, tomorrow you sell it.
Right.
Okay. You bought it 200,000, tomorrow you will
No,
sell
no,
it.
this is my question to you. Like, let's say you buy a house, right? And that's why I was asking you about the JQ. That's what I'm saying. If you read this book, you're gonna find out a lot of things
Yeah,
in America, right?
yeah,
If I buy a house,
yeah.
a house, let's say you buy a house, they already pay, and you probably pay 4 or 5 times the market value of that house. Why you gotta pay property taxes? Because the property is yours. Why? You see how it doesn't make any sense?
That's just a lot of idea.
And if you get back on, you miss pay your property taxes that can be as little as couple thousands to couple hundreds.
Yeah.
The government comes and take it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's insane, you know.
No, here this is a different. Okay.
To stay to the right.
Not only property tax.
Then take
Right.
the left.
Here, okay. You're flipping a house, you know. You bought it like example, $10,000,
Right,
and you fix a house,
right,
and like 3 months later you finish the house.
right,
Now you bought it $10,000.
right.
You want to sell 100,000,
Oh wow.
and when you sell 100,000, okay, you bought it 10,000, you saw the 40,000, you know,
Right,
expenses.
right,
Now
right,
it's the house costs 50,000,
right.
and when you sold 100,000,
Wow.
and those 50,000 you have to pay 35%
Then stay to the right.
tax if you're selling in month
Right.
or year.
Mm-hmm.
Those property
Then stay to the
3
right.
years later you sell it. You
Yeah.
don't need to pay for the 35%.
Wow.
You know.
Stay to the right to Virginia Avenue. Then turn right on Virginia Avenue northwest.
How you from Washington or you Maryland?
Maryland.
Yeah. So in Washington, you know, do you see how houses? There's houses that look like 80 years old, and they cost like millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to Utah or maybe Georgia, somewhere in the Midwest, Oregon, Seattle, you're gonna find like mansions for like
Mansions.
300,000
Yeah.
or like 200,000, which is interesting to me. You know,
Yeah.
why will someone buy a house here? And first of all, there's a house next to another one, so you don't have like privacy. You know.
Yeah. If you live the single, you know, like no business, you can go and buy it.
Right.
You know, yeah, you don't need to go Utah. You can go West Virginia.
Right.
From here to like 60 mile,
Mm-hmm.
you can get like a 7-acre, 8-acre house like
Right.
200,000.
Where is this? West Virginia.
West Virginia. Yeah.
The good thing about West Virginia, there's no crime. There's no crime in
No
West
crime.
Virginia.
No crime.
It's good. You know, I'm wondering why, but you know.
Yeah.
It's a good. Well, I never been there, but there's this place called Morgantown. Morgantown.
Yeah.
It's one of their cities, but yeah.
And West Virginia, no crime.
And how is housing out there? How is the housing in West Virginia?
Yeah, they have any place. You can go Martinsburg, you know, like Charlestown, and a lot of places. You know,
Yeah.
you can get good houses
Mm-hmm.
and cheap. And if you want to live there, and even okay,
600 feet.
here
Use the right lane.
you have a $1 million house. You need like a 200,000 job.
Right.
Over there, 200,000 house. You don't need $1 million job.
Right.
You have minimum job enough.
Right.
You know, this is a secret. You know.
Right. Yeah.
You know, over there, even you work McDonald's, you can afford to pay your mortgage.
Right.
Here, you work McDonald's, you cannot buy a house.
Wait. Again, you say where?
In the West Virginia,
Right. In West Virginia, if you.
yeah, or Louisiana,
Right.
or Texas,
If you work McDonald's.
you're good enough to pay your mortgage.
I don't think that's for everybody, for the whole country. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but
No, I'm saying that's much, you know.
Right.
That's because your mortgage is going to be $1,000.
right.
You know, your mortgage not more than $1,000 because single family house you don't pay a condo or anything.
Right.
And here, you want to buy a house, you need like a 200,000 job.
Yeah, but do you know what I noticed in Washington D.C. Like when it comes to jobs or everything, the people who live, most of the people who live here in Washington, they live like they're like low life, or like they don't have. But most people that work here, they're not from here.
Yeah.
Like they have government jobs. I talked to a therapist, and she's 32 years old. She's not from here. She's from what's it called? She's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So yeah, most of these people, they're not from here. They just come here to work.
Work here.
So they probably have rent here and then they leave. But yeah, most people they live here is just
You know,
it's
you know
interesting.
how much the rent?
right,
$3,000-4,000.
right,
You know, they're making money,
yeah,
but they pay in the rent.
right,
You know, It's in this city life, the San Francisco and Maryland,
Right.
no, some part of Maryland and DC, California, like here, like New York,
Yeah.
Seattle. These cities, they have a lot of job for the, you know, like a proportional job.
Right.
You get a pay good,
Yeah.
but you have to pay the rent.
Obviously, yeah.
One of the friend, he got a job in New York.
Yeah.
He's living in Manhattan,
Oh wow.
very tiny apartment.
Yeah, that's expensive out there, you know.
Very tiny apartment. He paying $3,000,
Yeah, I know.
and he say, okay, it's a walk to my work.
Right.
And I say, why you have to? Okay, why you thinking walk to work? And you like 40,000 year wasting your money.
Right.
And you move from here to New Jersey. They have a metro train coming in front of the top of the metro building is his office.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go to the New Jersey. It's take from the New Jersey to here like 15 minutes
Mm-hmm.
metro,
Yeah.
and you can buy a house there, and it's not less than $3,000 mortgage.
Right.
And they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
The young people, they're thinking, we living the paradise.
Well, that's why they sell you, you know. And yeah, like I'm from this generation, but I don't identify. I'm Gen Z, but I mean identify with this generation. Everything is lost, you know. So,
Yeah, they don't have idea. They just,
but back in the day, they said life was more affordable, you know.
yeah. Here I met a couple, most of the kids.
Right.
They work in the DC, and when I talk with them, they're living in like 4,000, 3,000. They're buying, as soon as get a job, okay. You finish a school, you got 150,000 job,
Right.
and you want a sports car.
Right now.
you
No.
know, yeah, Mercedes or Audi, they want a sports car.
Right. Look, a luxury, I guess.
Yeah, a luxury car.
Right.
And luxury mean not only luxury, is they want to like a very powerful car.
Right. You want a break or whatever. Yeah.
And first they buy it, and
Right.
car payment 1,200,
Right.
and car insurance $350.
Yeah, that's a waste of the money there.
And
Well, it depends. I mean, if they have rich parents, you know, but I don't believe they'll.
even they don't have rich parents.
I don't believe they'll buy it from scratch. They have to have like rich parents, you know. That's my
Even
guess.
the rich kids are not going to be spent like that.
Right, right,
Okay, rich people are very stingy.
right,
They
right,
don't spend money.
right.
But these guys are not a rich. There's a middle class or poor, and when you get the money,
Mhm,
they was like they don't know what they want to do.
mhm.
They can live, not DC. You
Mhm.
can live in the Maryland part of or Virginia. They have a metro,
Right.
and they are lazy to come out of the, taking the metro to come work.
So question: How long you been in the cryptocurrency thing in the market?
So far like 6 years now.
Wow. How much have you made? How much do you spend or made, if you might ask?
I spent I investment 4,000. I made it like 36,000.
Wow. Yeah, that's huge. Well, yeah, is the way you manage your finances. You know, it's just it depends on who you speak to.
Yeah.
Who's investing. How far?
4
In
minutes,
a quarter of a mile,
half a
use
mile.
the left 2 lanes to turn left on 6th Street
You're
northbound.
going to meet somebody.
Yeah, I have a meeting with someone.
Uh,
But yeah, like if you get the chance, just check that out. You know, the JQ. I mean, the Jewish question. Just if you
Yeah.
think, they have. I think they have a PDF. They have a PDF. It's in Google. I mean, there's many versions, but I don't know.
Oh,
You
okay.
should look it up so when you get time. If
Yeah, I'm gonna.
In 800 feet, turn right on Indiana Avenue Northwest.
You say JTF?
Huh?
What do you say? J?
The JQ.
J?
The Jewish question. The Jewish question is easier to. It's a book. I mean, it was written and they said part of if you can understand, it shows how societies have been affected by the rich, by corporations and banks, and how the interest banks charge interest, and well, like, that's why people say why life is expensive, and it's not how life is expensive. I can build a nation, I can build a government, a country that where you're gonna make $100 a week, and you can afford food, rent, and it depends how you build your economy,
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna read it.
but check it out,
Please arrive at your destination.